Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a new REIT here. I found Annaly Capital, ticker NLY. Doesn't look too bad. I'm waiting for it to come back down, and I'm going to pick up some shares here. So this is Annaly Capital, ticker NLY. Not too bad of ratings, 69% buy. Here's kind of what it's done over the last 3 months. Once it decides to come up here, but a lot of my stocks are in the red today, and I've been looking at a couple REITs. They're still in the green. Some banks are still in the green, and as you can see, this one here in the last 3 months, not too bad for a REIT. It's up 4%, a little bit over 4%, and so I thought I'd go over this one and see who out there has it. Could have got in here in the dip on 420, but like I said, I'm kind of watching it here today and see how much more it comes down, and I'm gonna pick up some shares. If you don't know what this one is, you can pause the video and go over the information here yourself. But it's in real estate, founded in 1996. Average volume 15 million. $12.72 billion market cap, and a big fat juicy dividend here. So very nice dividend for the share price. So especially under $9. Again, 69% rating. Here you can see the beat actually for, well, besides this one, so not too bad on earnings, and another one coming up on July 28th. Here's where I don't currently own any of this one. I do in my, well, not in this account, I should say, in retirement I do. But it looks like I had tried buying in about 3 years ago at 1038, so it's came down a little bit since then. But I have AGNC, I have this NRZ, I just did a video on that one. AT&T's kicking butt, I have that one. And Energy Transfer is doing well. I have some shares in that one as well. And so getting back to NLY, pretty good ratings here on MSN Money as well, showing it as a buy. Annaly Capital, reiterating buy and raising target to $10. And so this is just dated about a week ago on the 4th. So it's having some pretty good ratings. The primary investment portfolio consists of agency mortgage-backed securities managed on a leveraged basis. The company uses an actively managed portfolio and hedging strategies with the goal of preserving net asset value in different interest rate scenarios. Better high-yield dividend stock, NLY Capital Management versus AGNC Investment Corporation. And if you have either one of these, or if you like NLY or AGNC, you can leave that in the comments as well. And we can see who's the bigger alpha. In the current low interest rate environment, income investors have a struggle to find yield. There's good income-paying stocks if you know where to look. Mortgage, real estate, or REITs are some of the best candidates, often paying double-digit high yields. Two of the best mortgage REITs are AGNC and Annaly Capital, NLY. But which among the two is the better candidate? They have a different business model than the traditional REIT, which follows the typical landlord-tenant model. The latter will build an apartment office or retail space and then lease out the units to tenants. They finance the property with long-term low-interest rate loans, and the difference between the interest they pay and the rent they earn is their profit. So instead of worrying which one's the best, I just invest into both of them. And if they're not performing the way I want, I just kind of let them sit and do their thing or sell them. It just all kind of depends. So they increase their exposure to credit risk. This is just dated here on the 11th. As 12-month period has been a period of massive change for mortgage real estate investment trusts, REITs. The pandemic caused major crisis initially, and then interest rate volatility, margin calls became defining characteristic environment. So NLY have more or less recovered from the crisis and are now looking at a new recovery-driven environment. And so shows their price increase. It doesn't look like they've been doing too bad today, even though it is coming down a little bit. Maybe they're kind of cooling off or kind of having a sell-off. It's hard to say. But this is set to bring a smile to investors' face, and analysts set mean target, and this is showing $9.20. But it's still above what it's currently at, so I'll take the 920 and I'll definitely take the 10. For the readers interested in NLY, it is currently a value of 913 when the transactions were called off. In the previous session, stock hit the highs of 927 after setting off with a price of 920. Company stock value dipped to 913 during the trading day, and the trading was stopped its value at $9.18. And this kind of goes over a full year performance. 52-week high and 66.61 higher than the lowest price point in the same time frame. Stock's price range 52-week period managed to maintain the performance between 548 and 923. So a little bit further and we'll have doubled. So still not a bad return. If you'd have bought in at the low. See if there's any details here in Reddit. Some of these REITs really aren't talked about all that much, so sometimes it's hard to find information on them. Unusual options alerted at $10, expiring on 1/20/2023. Wow, that's a ways off. Kind of interesting one. So if you have, like I said, any of NLY, go ahead and leave that in the comments. That would be interesting to know, or AGNC, or your favorite REIT. And I'd be happy to take a look at those and see if I own any of the other REITs that you might have. Back to tip ranks, currently at 892 with a high of, or a projection of 944, high of 10, low of 815, and showing a 5.83% upside. So like I said, if you have this one, go ahead and leave it in the comments along with your cost basis. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit the like button and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That would really help out the channel, and I thank you for all the support on the channel. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.